Shalom, all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, Barakathu Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rekah Kodash. Give double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone, our true spiritual teachers. Peace and salutations to our sincere brothers, pushing His truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives week in and week out. Shalom to our sincere brothers and sisters, forever fearing and trusting in our highest power, Yahweh and His beloved Son, Yahweh Shai. Amen. We see this time and time again. When will you ever learn? This system, you will never beat this system. Okay? So I'm going to name this through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Ba'asham Rekah Kodash. Eve has been deceived. You have to realize, Eve, that this world does not revolve around you. It's like a revolving door, right? You'll think you're in that axle, right? You're in the middle, and that door is just revolving and spinning around. You're in the middle, and everything revolves around you. Nothing revolves around you. You're being deceived. You think you're at liberty. The system has used you to actually deceive your own self. And you won't win in this system. But because of pride, right, you cannot hold your peace. You cannot humble yourself. And you see, things what's happening now, it's going to fall right back on you. Flat, you're going to fall flat on your face. So before I go further, this video here is only for educational purposes. Only for educational purposes. Okay? So the first one is in the book of the Apocrypha. Sirach, also known as the book of Ecclesiasticus. Chapter 25. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. And you women think you're at liberty. All right? We have a saying, if you give somebody an inch, they take a mile. But you women, you're given an inch and you're taking 5 miles. This system wasn't designed for you. So you there trying to think that you can try to beat the system. No, if you was a humble woman now, right? You won't be doing things like this. But it's going to all catch up on you women one day. And it's catching up on you now. So this woman here, I'm going to say it quickly, she got caught, I've seen it 1,000,001 times. We've all seen it. She's going through the train barrier, right? And she didn't pay her fee. So she tried to be clever. She waited for somebody to go through and she went right behind him. And the police and the officers caught her. She may have done it 10, 40, 50 times and gotten away with it. Right? But there's going to be a time where it comes to an end. All comes to an end. And we're just talking about our people, our own. We don't care about no other nation. If you want to try to beat the system, it's up to you. Okay? But we're talking about our own sisters that think that they're at liberty. They could do as they please. Everything revolves around them. That kind of manly attitude. But you're being deceived because this is Esau's system. So let me play this now and then cut it off, right? So, okay, if I'd mention it, she didn't pay a ticket and now she's trying to be clever now as if people stupid, right? In front of four men, right? And these officers now guarantee they're going to be over 5'10", tall, even 6 foot. So you're so proud that you think that you could try to wipe him off, like if nothing went wrong, try to use your liberty and think that you could try to fool men. And no, nobody can touch me. No one can touch me. How dare you? But it's going to come to that day where everything is going to go out to the window. Oh, Mr. Nice Guy. Because I'm a woman. Ooh, I'm a woman. No, you don't talk to me, but do not manhandle me. But then again, you want to be like a fucking man. And that's the worst thing for the spirit on that woman is to be like a man. Any woman that has a manly spirit, that nobody can touch them, that is the biggest turn off for a man. So let me play it quickly. He asked for the ID, so she scanned it and it never worked this time, yeah? So they asked for the ID and she's saying she's refusing.
Okay, man, here it is. Okay. You skirted out right behind the person in front of you without the gate closing again.
So now she think now that, okay, now you caught me now. Let me just pay the money and just go home, right? Let me just get off scotch-free. Because you think you're at liberty, right? You got caught by the men, and now you're going to pay your way out, right? And you want the men just to lap their tail between their legs. That's what you women do. You think men are stupid and let you off, right? But there's going to be a time where that's going to finish, right? No sweet talking later on. Soon to come, no more sweet talk. Huh?
It's not my first day. Every time I've seen someone do that, they have fair evasion. So you're being detained for fair evasion, okay? Yes, you're not free to leave. You're being detained. Does that make sense? My partner asked you for your ID. If you don't... Okay, listen to me. Excuse me? If you don't give him your ID, you will be placed in handcuffs, and we will decide whether or not you are going to go to jail. Have I stuttered? Have I stammered? Have I not been clear? You need to give your ID. You need to give your ID to my partner. No. This is not a debate. This is not a discussion. He is requesting your ID.
He said it's not no debate, right? You got caught scotch-free, okay? And then you want to still try to pull wool over the man's eyes, the officer's eyes. All right? And that's the worst thing you could do to a man, right? To think that you're clever, like you've tried to pull wool over a man's eyes. Because us men see right through you women, We see right through you. Right? Remember, we are 10 steps ahead of you. 10 steps ahead of you.
Do you understand?
I understand, but why can't I just pay for it?
That's not the way this works. So again, are you going to give my partner your ID? Okay, turn around, face the wall.
Whoa, please don't.
She goes, whoa, 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 as in, hey, you don't touch me. I'm a woman, right? Remember? So you want to choose to be a man when you're ready, okay? And then the next hand, you want to be a woman, yeah? You can't change sexes like that. It's either you're a man or you're a woman. All right? You can't pick and choose. Just because you're at liberty, you can't pick and choose what you want to be. Right, I'm going to stop it there. So it's pure screaming. You hear the screaming there now, right? So, you have 3, 4 big grown men, right? Nearly 10 foot tall, right? And you want to think that you're so much, everything revolves around me, that no one can touch me. No man can touch me. But it's coming to that stage now where, right, you're going to be manhandled. No excuses. And there's going to be a time to come where there's no if and but, right? There's no hello lady, once upon a time, and all them kind of bullshit. There's not gonna, those days are going to finish, right? They're waiting now to implement this. It's coming soon. So the next one, just another quick one. In Isaiah 32. Isaiah 32 verse 9 to about 12, yeah? Judgments upon careless women. Rise up, ye women, because we talk about this all the time, over and over again. That are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Now it says teats, right? All of a sudden, everything's going to be cut off, right? Because Esau, you see, everything that Esau supplied you with, right? To make it be bold and proud, is going to be cut off. All that nourishment you're getting through the system is going to be finished, all right? That's all the protection from the government you're getting. That is going to be cut right off very soon. So you think that this liberty is going to last forever, but you've been deceived. That's why you mustn't trust the devil. The devil will give you something in his right hand and he's grabbing at the same time the left hand, right? He gives you, but he's going to grab from you to hurt you. So you think he's doing something nice to you and he's not doing nothing nice to you. That's why you've been deceived. Now, if you get back to the man of the Lord, if you serve the Lord, if you repent, you humble yourself, right? Things like this won't happen. All right? If you're in the right for some reason, if you're in the right and they ask you ID, let's just give it to them and done. If you think that you was and they ask for that, yeah. But no, because you think that I am so powerful, I'm so proud, nothing can't touch me. So I got one more. Brothers going to this all the time, over the years, year upon years. This is nothing new. But this is just for edification purpose, right? Because you women are at ease. You see that screaming? What's that going to do? How's that going to help you? And it's going to be a time. Listen, I'll get the last one. Shalakia. Get the last one. Isaiah 13 now. Is it 13? Isaiah 13. And it's going to start from 12. Isaiah 13. Yeah, 12. I start from 12 to 16. And I finish there, right? I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir, yeah? That's the elect, right? Because men are precious. You sisters don't realize that men are precious. And you're going to need protection in the last days. Because when men are going to grab you up for any good cause or bad cause, when a man grab you up and you have nobody to cry on and you're going to scream like a baby there, nobody's going to run to your help. And brothers have been preaching this, right? They've been saying beforehand. They've been prophesying that this will happen. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of their place in the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. And it shall be as the chased roe, right? That chased roe is Esau, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land. Every one that is found shall be thrust through. Everyone, right? That time to come, everyone is going to be caught up on it, right? No respect of person in that day. Every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. You see, all our people, we talk about the women here, they want to go down to Egypt for help. They just believe in the devil, and the devil is deceiving them. Come on, girl, come on, you're okay. I give you these certain benefits here, and what you could do is try to, create confusion. Yeah, just do that. All right? And the Lord is not the author of confusion. But you're being deceived. Verse 16, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Ravished. Right? You're going to be humbled in that time. In front of your children, in front of who? Because whoever, you're going to be humbled. Because you don't want to take heed, you don't want to repent, you don't want to come back to the real, the real system, right? You want to follow the false system. The system would let you down. And this system would let you down, man. Because this system is run by the devil. Have you ever seen a fair devil before? Never. So you're following the wrong system. You must get back to the right system, the righteous system. And if you follow that in the whole humbleness and meekness, right? And you please the Lord Yahweh Shemashah, in that day you'll be protected. You'll be protected. So you there screaming as if that, as if that's going to help you get out of your situation. All right? So that's a warning. That's a warning for you women. Brothers been bringing this out every year after year, months after weeks, talking about you careless women who are at ease. Because you are really at ease. Nothing can touch me. Imagine you're standing in front, in the middle of three or four men, grown men, strong ass men. And you think you're packing away your earphones, you're putting your phone in your pocket neatly, it's like you're preparing because you know what they're going to come next. They're not letting go. They're not letting go. So you're preparing yourself. Then you want to try scream, right? The final resort, the scream. Eh? The final countdown. You want to scream at that final countdown. They're not going to help you. So you women at ease, right? Stop pretending like you're clever. Stop doing what you want to do and wipe your mouth clean as if nothing is, like you've done nothing wrong. Humble yourself and repent. Okay? Repent. Shalom.